What is good, guys? To see you. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're talking about going out, about hiking, about outdoors, and about landscape photography. Today I want to tell you 3 essential things that you need if you are thinking of becoming a landscape photographer. So because the entire country is open now, it's free to go outside, but we do need to wear a mask. Please go ahead and wear a mask. Please put that thing on your face if you can't be in social distancing, if you can't avoid being in a crowd. That will help a lot protecting you and protecting others, and there are a lot of people dying these days because of the coronavirus. I hope you will understand and you will do that. This video is not about that, it's about landscape photography, like I said, but I wanted to mention that just in case you are wondering if I'm doing it every day. So landscape photography is a very demanding genre that actually requires a lot of things, but the most important ones, the 3 most important ones, are a tripod, a set of filters, and a wide lens. And I'm gonna start with the first one, the tripod. It can be any tripod. If you're starting right now, just go ahead and buy a cheap tripod, something that would stabilize your frame and will help you go out in any time of the day, the dusk, the dawn, sunsets and sunrise, also night, if that's your thing. So buy a tripod, and that will actually open new horizons for you and will help you shoot any time of the day without having any problems raising your exposure or raising your f-stops or anything like that. The second one that I mentioned is a wide lens, and this is a debate. People might say that wide lenses are not a requirement for shooting landscape photography, and I believe it's not. But for you as a beginner, when you're starting into landscape photography, a wide lens will actually help you a lot because you can shoot different angles. You will be a little bit forgiven, and it will help you crop more if you don't know how to compose. There are a lot of things that a wide lens can do for you and help you shoot very low or very high. Also, most of the wide lenses have a very short focus distance, which means you can go very close to a subject. You can use it as a macro lens or a close-up lens and get something out of nothing, because you might go out and you can find a composition. Well, that will help you shoot something, like I said, a close-up thing that will not let you go home empty-handed. And the third one are the filters, and that's the thing that I want to talk today because I bought 2 filters. This video is not sponsored or anything. I bought a new system of filters by FreeWell. I believe these filters will help me create a little bit more, because I'm usually not using any kind of filters on my lenses, not because I don't want to or because I was too cheap to buy one, but because I thought that I can do stuff without using filters. Well, professionally you can't, especially with some filters. And these 2 filters are one a circular polarizer and the other one is an ND filter, as well as a step-up ring. The circular polarizer is the one that you can replace in post-processing. There are a lot of things that you can do in post-processing, but not replacing a polarizer, because what a polarizer do is actually cut the reflections. If you're wearing polarized glasses when you're driving, you know that you are cutting all the reflections on your windshield. So that's what a polarizer do, which is impossible to replicate in post-processing. You might want to have the reflections, and that's why they call it a circular polarizer, because you can rotate the filter up and down and have a polarized part or an unpolarized part, and sometimes you might want to have those reflections in your photo. And the other one is an ND filter. I chose an ND6 or 64. It only cuts 6 stops of light. That's what an ND filter does. It's a neutral density filter that helps your sensor get rid of the light that it doesn't need, or help you get rid of the light that you don't need. It enables you to go down in shutter speed and create those beautiful long exposures. So that's what an ND filter does, and there are all kinds of ND filters. There are actually variable ND filters as well, the ones that they have a long range of stops that you can use from 1 to 10 stops. So it cuts from 1 stop to 10 stops of light. Mine only cuts 6 stops. I want to try this new system by FreeWell. I'm not sure how good they are. I saw a few reviews, and I am pretty sure that the guys that they did that were actually very true to their thoughts, and I believe that they're very good, but I want to try them for myself and see if they fit. I also bought, like I said, an a step-up ring that will help you reduce or save some money, reduce the amount of money that you will invest in this, because a step-up ring like this will actually enable you to use the same filter on different lenses. For example, I'm using a 72 to 77 step-up ring, which means I can install this one on a 72 millimeter lens and use a 77 filter on it, and that will help me because I'm using a 16 to 55 2.8 and a 50 to 140 2.8, both Fuji lenses that they have different diameter in front of the lens, and one is 72, the other one is 77. So that's why I bought this one. This is what I'm gonna use for now. I'm thinking about buying a 100 to 400 soon, and that it's a different one, so I probably need to buy another step-up ring and so on and so forth. Like I said, the landscape photography, it's a bit demanding. Every time you're improving your equipment, not necessarily the camera and the lenses, but the filters and all other you know, small gadgets and necessities that you have for your landscape photography. You'll probably need tripod heads, all kinds of different tripods and so on and so forth. So guys, this was pretty much for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. It's not big, it's nothing much that you should take in, but I hope it's helpful for you if you are trying to decide to go with landscape photography or not. Like I said, you can do landscape photography with any camera, any lens, but a wide lens and a let's say semi-professional camera will help a lot to get great images. Your phone can do landscape photography for sure, and you can start doing with that, but if you want to do it a little bit professional and if you want to go into it a little bit deeper, you need these three things, essential things that I told you today. We'll definitely have more videos like this on the channel. Like I said, we're gonna go outside, we're gonna have a new tripod in the house, and I'm gonna tell you a few things about that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you didn't already, and follow me on social media for all the news and things that I'm putting up. Also share them with your friends so they can come here and create that community that I'm always telling you about. Like these videos if you do, give them a thumbs up or even a thumbs down. It helps a lot with the algorithm and it helps me understand what I'm doing, and I will definitely see you in a bit.